at Project Y Save Affairs, the music industry in the Bahamas. And I'm with two of my favorite singers. And no, I'm not being biased, but these two ladies are one of the reasons why I have a semi sort of kind of career right now. And first, I have a career, sorry. It's Wendi
Yes, it's Wendy. What you know about it?
and it's Bodine.
Yes, it's bodacious.
So I came a bit late to the talk, so I missed what they spoke about. So I just want to catch up with these ladies afterwards. And before we get there, Wendi Bodine, we have Rock on My Cherry, we have Take a Wine. And I always like to tell people I had this argument after Carnival. The one thing I like about Carnival is that it created a season for us here in the Bahamas. So the last 2 or 3 years, I kind of expected to hear a song from Wendi, Dyson, Bodine, Rex. So let's start with you, Wendi. Talk to me about that, about having a season.
Well, the Bahamas has had a season before Carnival. It was the Regatta season. I didn't know so much about that. I'm sure Bodine knows way more about it. But there is a Regatta season. We're in Regatta season right now because I know Bodine is going to be traveling. I'm going to be traveling. Like every weekend we have a Regatta or homecoming to go to. But definitely Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival created an avenue for us to ensure that we were putting out new music. But not, artists like me and Bodine and Dyson, we've been putting out music. We didn't need a reason.
Hits on hits on hits.
We didn't need a reason. We just did it. But I'm very appreciative that that forum opened, it just opened everything up and persons started to create more music. And of course, it does give us a season because, we want to have music out by January before the carnival that's our season, I would say. So you're very right with that.
And B, she touched on the regatta season. Talk about that and how the difference is creating a song for the carnival season and creating songs for the regatta season.
Well, absolutely. Regatta season is more like down home, rake and scrape. They like their Junkanoo infusions and their Goombay sounds. But also they do like their reggae as well. And we're talking about the old school reggae sound. So that gives us an opportunity to infuse a little bit of that genre in with our traditional Bahamian music. And then when you talk about the Junkanoo Carnival season, what people who are not as knowledgeable as some others don't know is that the Junkanoo Carnival season gives us the vehicle to take our music internationally in a format that is available and it is able to be consumed by international audiences. Prior to Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival, I'm sorry to say, D-Max Garland, as popular as it was not recognized for the masterpiece that it is on an international stage. And so to be able to get people to appreciate our music, you have like a Marshall who said, oh my goodness, what is this sound? We enjoy this sound. And so you have that cross-pollination of sounds that allows you to introduce your music to international audiences as well. And so you have that straight rake and scrape down home sound for the regatta circuit, but for carnival time and international carnivals, 300 carnivals every single year.
300.
300 carnivals a year. You have Bahamians now who are able to produce music that can introduce our sound and then take our sound full-fledged all around the world.
And when you talk about international, you just recently came from Best of the Best. Talk to me about that experience in the crowd listening to your music.
Best of the Best was amazing. I mean, I'm not just saying that, but I had low expectations for Best of the Best, but it exceeded my expectations. It was fantastic to just be able to watch people enjoy my entertainment. Like I saw it on their face. They didn't know the songs, but they were dancing. They were responsive. They waved their flags when I asked them to wave their flags. They whined when I asked them to whine, which means they were listening and they were engaged. And I'm able to now present this something new to these people that have never heard the songs before. And then by the time I'm walking around, they're like, we really enjoyed that show. As a matter of fact, there's a photographer who has been taking pictures for the past 20 years. He works for the biggest magazine in reggae called Reggaeville, I believe. And he had a shot list, right? Meaning he was told who to take pictures of, and these are the only things that are going to be published. And he came to us after the show, Dyson and I, and he said, I have so many pictures of y'all because y'all were just so great. I couldn't help myself. He's like, y'all weren't on my shot list, but check me in 2 weeks. I'm going to send you, and that to me was a compliment. And he said, for the past 20 years of him doing this, he's never seen unknowns perform the way we did. And he was like, it was the best he's seen in his entire career of taking pictures. And to me, that is the measure of you being able to go on a brand new stage and deliver. And it was a promotional performance. We just talked about promotional performances with Project Project Y, and that's what you want from things like that. I know Bodine was just in Atlanta, and my girl is booking shows. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about.
And I saw Bodine was like 3-4 days.
Listen.
Wendi had one day, but you tried had the whole weekend.
Listen, it was rough, okay? But I said to, my connections, I said, listen, if I'm going to be spending the money to come down there, y'all need to find stuff for me to do. So even if I don't sleep that weekend, that's what happened. The first night, it was kind of rough, coming from work, traveling, and then getting... Right, literally, I didn't get on the stage until really late, and people were in party mode. So you have me, that's literally an unknown, coming out there while people just all powdered up. And so I didn't think the performance went as well as I would have wanted it to go, because basically you had to kind of rush through it, because they's like, girl, you have 5 minutes. So I said, okay, 5 minutes, bam. And so I'm leaving, and this lady who is part of the Caribbean Consortium in Boston, she's like, I loved your performance. We're always looking for new talent. I need your contacts because I want to bring you down to Boston. We're always looking for new energy. So I was like, no problem. I took her message and I sent her a text message a little bit later. The following day was the actual road march, and I did 4 trucks. I did Sesame Atlanta, Mass Expressions. I did, oh boy, I can't remember the Dominican one. And then, of course, I did the Atlanta Carnival, the Atlanta Junkanoo groups. Truck. And I mean, you heard the people who didn't know the song, and I said jump and lift your leg up, and everybody was like jump, and they lift. By the time I did it the 3rd time, I saw people down on the floor and doing the Junkanoo juk, and it's that exchange of cultures that's important. But Sunday, listen, I ain't gonna miss another paint fat. I'm sorry. Color Gasm, I really have to shout out Katara. No, listen, Wendi, listen, let me tell you how it was. I got out there, they have all the flags lined up. That's the first thing. Everybody is like in this really good mood. I mean, the vibes are really good to begin with. I'm still clean. I'm singing my song, dude walks up with some yellow paint, and he's like, too clean. While I'm on stage in front of the DJ. Yes, and I was like, you know what? Anybody else? I like literally stopped. I said, wet me up. I say, this is what we gotta do. Let's just do it. And after they did that, they's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And so I sang Good Feelings, and they say, oh yeah, we chilling. Oh yeah. And that's all they were saying for the whole night. Switched to all day, all night. And I mean, everybody is jumping. All I saw was when the powder boy somebody in their face and the paint, but the vibes were really good, and they were singing the songs, and by the end of the performance, everybody was still singing all day, all night. So I have a few more invitations that came out of that. And so we can't overlook the importance of the promo shows, as well as putting your best foot forward when you have the opportunities, and you ain't pass nothing until you're dead. Like, as much as I ain't doing no free shows in my country, because I've already worked past that stage. To put your name out there internationally, to have international artists tag you, like you and your unknown self inside their stuff, be like, hey, that's my girl, or, walking up to you to say, hey, this Bodine from the Bahamas, follow her, those endorsements you cannot pay for. So the opportunities are there. We just need to take advantage of them during the seasons.
And just talk to me a bit, Wendi, but what you told the panel and what you told the attendees tonight at Project Y, what can you do to get the next step?
To get to the next step, there's a lot of things that you have to do, but of course, the first thing, you have to have content. I think a lot of artists, they want to be artists, and that's all they want to do. They just want to have an Instagram page with thousands of followers, but then you check stock, and you got half a song, you got one song, and that one song played on a radio station maybe once a week, and you think you've arrived. No, you got to have a catalog, you have to have content, okay? And when I say content, I don't only mean songs. I mean, you got to have a stage show, you got to have a performance, you got to have brand recognition. So I think that's my best advice. Have some content, and you don't just create content. It takes a while. It takes months to build. Like, I remember when I started performing in this vein in 2014, I only had Happy Hour. I remember one time I did a show, I did Happy Hour, and I did Gone Bad, my R&B song. You remember that? Because that's what I had. But now I have Happy Hour, I have Take a Wine, I have one song, I have Amos in it, I have Make It Loud.
Hits on hits.
Down Home Party, So it takes time, guys, and that's, work on your content. Work on your content.
And to you, Bodine, you have all day, all night. You have good feelings. You have Rock on My Chair. You're feeling good. You have you and I intoxicated.
And we have money make me happy. Oy. that coming, so I can't wait for y'all to hear that. It coming. Because the money make me happy, make me happy, and that dead simple. I just singing that for people to sing it.
Get stuck in the head.
Yeah, that's all I want. But you in terms of creating your brand and in terms of creating your content and your catalog, you also have to remember some songs they got to be artisty, and then other songs you just got to make people happy.
Because at the end of the day, we still Bahamians. All we like to do, like Down Home Party says, all we do is drink and dance. That's all we want to do.
And that's why I wrote that song. I said, I want a nice, simple song. Of course, that's on the Pink Sands rhythm. Shouts out to Freddie, Sniper,
God Sticks,
and Benji, who created that rhythm. And I was like, you know what? I be singing a lot. I want a song for the regatta scene. And I wrote that song. And mind you, we did that during our soca camp. Our soca camp happened in November of last year. And we had that track from then. But I say, I want a regatta song. I already got myself. I say, take a wine and chew up the place.
Mash it down.
Give me my regatta song. And I say, what Bahamians do? All I'm going to do is drink.
And eat coke.
Go to the wedding and drink. Go to the funeral and drink. Go to graduation and drink. All Bahamians don't do is drink. Everything ends with drink.
Go to baby shower and drink.
Go to back and drink right now. Baby shower with drink. Yeah. So I said, this is the perfect song. We having a down on party. Everybody drinking. The first line says, all over the country, we always looking to party. When somebody dead or when somebody get married, that's the party.
But hold on, and then when the rum run out, you gotta find the next party. Listen, and I know actually why I know all the Wendi lyrics though.
Bodine is a musicologist. That is why she has this gift for just dissecting and analyzing music, and of course it comes because Bodine has been doing this so much longer than people even realize.
She was rapping. She used to rap.
Bodine was the original panty wearer on stage.
We talk
because someone said to me, "You always yes." I say, "Put it in me."
It's hot.
Bodine start that panty wearing thing. I just trying to be nominated.
While we here, it's almost June, and these two ladies next to me are both nominated in the music category for Icon Awards. And I just, you'll see this, I just like the fact that even though in Bahamians we have this nature of competing with each other, in this industry which is growing, which is a minority, we friends, and I always tell my friends, like my friend who's helping me right now with this video, shout out to MTM brand, Ray Andrew. It takes more than one person to break the glass ceiling. Yeah, so you have to find like-minded people in your lane, in your passion, and merge together. Because you don't. There's enough work for everybody to get money.
Absolutely.
So you stay in your lane, but make sure you line up with people and break the glass ceiling. Because we're a small country, but we're the greatest little country in the world, and it can take all of us together to break this glass ceiling. So before that, people go.
I'm going to extend this a little bit, but, I hear sometimes people try to pit me against Wendi or pit me against Erica or pit me. Y'all don't do that, because let me tell you something. Wendi, what's going on? Like, we be screenshotting, talking on WhatsApp, like, girl, video conferencing, like, girl, what's going on there? So Wendi will hit that part of the window. I'll hit that part of the window. Erica will hit the other part. Franchon will hit the other part. Kiara hitting the international part right now. And we just going to go break everything up. That's what we do. See, I don't do what a Wendi does. Wendi got her thing, Bodine got her thing, and guess what? It works for the two of us. We can do a show and nobody feel like, oh, well, I didn't see that. Because it's two completely different brands. And basically, that's what we're working towards. We're working for an industry. We're working for a representation of artists that is cohesive, that is identifiable, that speaks to our brand as a country, and that would allow us to do what some people thought was impossible. We're looking forward to more artists going into artistry.
Shouts out to Anwar. I didn't shout him out. Amazing songwriter. You got to work.
Grammy nominated, I believe.
I call him Billy Graham.
Grammy nominated.
Grammy nominated songwriter, and he's Billboard charting, so he's Billy Graham. Yes, Cat Island boy. But one thing he always says is that we are important for the culture. What we're doing right now has not been done in this country. Yeah. When we turn 60 and 70, we can look back and we can be like, baby, it was dope,
I'm still trying to be but I can kind of wear my sparkly panties.
You could be like Ronnie, you could be in a wheelchair.
No, I
ain't be in no wheelchair.
You know what to put it up.
I'm gonna be in Monaco. I finished.
Okay, so to me, you could wrap up now.
You wrap up? They want to say something for the people?
I
want to have a down on party inside there and everything.
Oh, they want to drink. I apologize. So
I go wait, y'all go wait to hear this because y'all gonna know. I think 2018, that 2017, 2018 could be the year of the female Bahamian artists. I want y'all to notice
I want y'all to see
the
this face.
collaborations, the music, oh, the concert, the bodies. God Almighty, the fashion. Whoo.
It's been male dominated, you know. When I first started with Lunar, and I'm honestly, I think I only remember me and Lady Mills releasing songs in 2013. I believe you were on a break at that time.
Yeah, I was.
And now there's like
Gals.
lone gals, and I love it, you know, and that's amazing. You have Charissa who's in there who sings like an angel.
Yeah.
My God, that girl got some pipes
She
on
can
her.
sing. She can sing with an A.
You got
Sang.
Chase, you got Navandra, you got Terry, you got Kia. I mean, so many people.
Erica
And then
and Sean.
you just, you know.
Stocking up.
I don't even remember my own song lyrics. I know, but you got it.
Listen, the number, and you know, as somebody that's worked in radio, in 2013, literally, it was only Lady Mills and Wendi. Wendi with Gone Bad, like literally on the charts. And then you turn around 2014, you have still Wendi, and then you have me, then you have Chase Fernanda. 2015, basically the same lineup, and then Lady E, and then Georgina. Oh, you can't forget Georgina Ward Rigby. You can't forget Alexis Pelicanos in Grand Bahama, and Terrell in Grand Bahama. You can't forget those Grand Bahama girls because they coming. And so within the next year in the Bahamas, I mean, it's going to be crazy. And what I love is that everybody has a completely different sound and style, and that's what is important when it comes down to branding. You book one, trust me, you can't say, okay, I have one female on the card. No, you can't do that. Because now you'd be like, wait, Wendi coming down with these vocals and this extra and this choreographed dancing, but y'all need to get Carissa, because Carissa, she coming down with that Adele, you know, sing the place down. And then Franchon is fire, okay?
Energy.
And energy. And Erica is just sparkles and just that whole military kind of situation. And Bodine just wild. Bodine is the party girl.
No biopsy.
None. Bodine is the party girl. I'd be on my head if I could, okay? I'm gonna do it.
Flip.
Listen, I can do that, but ain't nobody coming to pick me up. Bye.
But we could literally stay all day because I actually, is what's happening these days a lot, so we'll talk all day, so I want to end this soon. When can they see you in June?
Tomorrow I'm going to be in Long Island. Friday and Saturday I'm going to be in Eleuthera. Sunday I think I'm going to hit up one of the parties, either Sensation or Fantasy Weekend. What else is happening? I have a whole schedule of events. Icon Awards. Fantastic Fridays is every final Friday, but I have so much more going on as well. Like, there's a whole list of things.
Just Google it. Just Google it.
I'm going to be in Harbor Island soon. I'm going to be in Cat Island soon. So the summer is going to be jam-packed for me. It's going to be.
Boy, Eleuthera, Cat Island, that's immediately. I'm still deciding on South Carolina because I'm doing a video next weekend. And then I have Bimini, I have Exuma this summer, and I have Grand Bahama coming up.
We love Grand Bahama.
Yeah, so good. See, yeah, we there. You know, so we have a whole lot going on, and the bookings are still coming in because, you know, you have the Goombay festivals, and you also have the Junkanoo summer festivals, and now the islands are getting larger budgets so that they're able to afford more talent.
So right, they actually just told me, they was like, oh, we want you to bring your dancers. I was like, oh. After telling me you couldn't afford it, all right, Jesus. Yes. I also have Barbados in August. I forgot about that, too. Carafesta, yeah.
Girl, anyway, I can be inside your bag for Carafesta.
And before I let them go, right, all I want is y'all could pay them more money so they could bring me.
Yes,
That's all.
Y'all
pay them more so they could bring me.
Let me tell
That's
you.
all.
This is essential.
Listen, y'all don't understand. Okay?
All these shows, y'all can't see them, just bring me. Once I there, it can look proper.
Not even
It can look.
that, but your brand and your event, it gets more legs.
And people gonna come next year.
Yes.
Come on, we gotta. What the near miss? You gotta think. You gotta think.
Bring TIMMAY.
Just bring.
TIMMAY. Yes.
But it's happy to catch up with you ladies, and TIMMAY, Bodine, Wendi, and Miss Bachu.
What you know about it?
It's bodacious.
And we'll see y'all later.